Oh, Turbo, you look in rough shape, man. Rough. Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to the logbook. My name is Jeff, but people have started calling me the guy in 106. We are ready to go. Today is off to Oaxaca. I hung out in Puebla for a few days, and it was pretty great. But there's one thing. So ideally, I'd like to go and do dirt. This is a sort of safe state, but my bike isn't safe in the sense that I've got a really loose chain, and I've figured out 2/3 of the process in fixing it, but I need a rear sprocket. So I kind of want to do it all at once, as you should, and see if I can get this rear sprocket all the way to Oaxaca, where there's another KTM dealership, and hopefully they'll have one for me. Okay, mapping it up here. Now, I've been doing this for a while, but we went from here, Lazaro Cardenas, and we took the proper road, went over to Tehuantana. What, Ixtapa? Oh, it's not even on there. Anyway, we just cruised along this road to stay safe, stayed in Acapulco, and then we cruised up the Pay Road to stay safe. I went all the way up to Pueblo, which we had to do this, and then that. And that's where we saw that big volcano. And that's where we saw a big volcano up here. And we're in Pueblo. And again, to stay safe, we are going to fall off the edge of the earth. Now we're going to just take this regular road down here and go to Oaxaca right down on the edge of the earth. Alright, it should be fun. Silly me, we can't take off before we know where we're going to go. So, the coin, we're going to go arms for breakfast here, poles for moving on. Come on, arms. Arms for breakfast here. Here we go. Okay, now we're leaving the Kyoto Hotel, which is an awesome place. I suggest you stay here. It is fantastic. Look, it is a little bit earlier than I thought it was going to be. So let's look for a gas station, and maybe there'll be some food around, but mostly just gas station. And yeah, excited to get on the road. Let's do this. All right, here we go. Another tacos Oriental place, which will be great. Authentic tacos. I wonder what those taste like. I actually really pulled over to go use the bathroom because I had to go super bad. And I was blessedly surprised by a taco place and a Subway and a pastek. I don't know what that is. Well, let's investigate. Investigation done. That was good. No, that's a whole different type of taco. And we're gonna have to get to the bottom of what it all is about, but it's very, very tasty. So let's do some research on that. good thing is we're stuck behind a truck and a bus. And why would that be a good thing, you ask? Well, my gas light has come on. And if I was out in front, then I'd be going whatever speed I want to go, which would be bad for my gas mileage. So I think I might just stick behind this guy, because we are going over a pass, and this pass is very, well, it's pretty high up, but it's really in the middle of nowhere, and we're still going up. Still going up. So we've got a ways to go, it looks like. 254 kilometers. I get about 50 kilometers on top of that with my red light, or with my gas light on. So cross our fingers. This is really nice up here. I mean, look at the views. Well, if we can get to one. Look at that. Pretty cool. Found a gas station. We're 10 kilometers away. So that is huge weight off. It didn't show me on the map where it was, so I'm not exactly sure what this is going to look like. But Google has set my mind at ease, which is always nice. This is a beautiful thing. A Pemex. I don't know how far away the closest one is after this, but it doesn't seem from the environment it's close at all, so I'm very happy. Because we're at 281. I think we might have had 30 kilometers left in the old tank, but not where you want to be, that's for sure. We are back on the road, and 130 kilometers away. Also, I haven't heard back from the KTM in Oaxaca about the sprocket, but the chain is stretching, but it's still within, it's not going to fall off or anything, so we're okay. So we're okay. There's no heavy accelerating. Alright, rolling into Oaxaca. This is been on my recommendation list for a long time, and I don't know why, because no one's provided any context of what is so great about this place. It's just, you gotta go. You gotta go. So anyway, here we are, heading to, well, we're gonna go to KTM first and see if I can get a new sprocket, and that will sort us out on that regard, and then we'll figure out a hotel and all that stuff later. But yeah, I'm excited to be here, and I have no idea why. Look at all of that garbage. Maybe that's why I'm supposed to be here. Point out garbage like I do all the time. Well, in Oaxaca, the garbage doesn't stink. That's pretty nice. Maybe that's what it is. Alright, here down at KTM in Oaxaca, and the parts guy is not around till 4:30, so gonna wait on that, probably get some food, and yeah, come on back. See what this chain looks like. Looks a little saggy, so definitely want to get either put the new one on, or you know, hopefully I get a whole set. So that's the plan. Gracias. Okay, KTM did not have the sprocket, but I'm at this place, motovlog, and hopefully they can either do that, have a sprocket, or I can get a cheap chain. This Oaxaca is beautiful. I can't believe that my hotel is going to be in an area like this. It's pretty cool. It's so clean and nice. The buildings are amazing. I'm assuming this is a church. Back of a church of some kind. Apparently there's a big, huge church here. I'm not huge on checking out churches, but you know, there is one. Yeah, it's really cool. It all of a sudden got a little more dingy, and this is more what I was expecting to be staying in. Really nice architecture though. It is, all the buildings are beautiful. But yeah, this, being around shops like this is going to be my bag. I'm sure of it. And just a couple blocks later, I'm exactly where I expected to be. Yeah, this is my bag right here. Oh, it's so nice of that guy. Well, if I need shoes, I'm in the right area. This has way more flavor than that other part of town. Hey, how you doing? Oh, this is me right here. Nice. Karenina. Alright. So, that place didn't have a chain or a sprocket, but it was close on both. But anyway, I'm now at the hotel. Check it out. Desking it up. Couching it up. Bedding it up. And yeah, so I did see that there's a bunch of motorcycle places around here. And a bathroom. So I'm going to go rip around and just check out, see if I can't find something in the area. So that might be cool. And then put Gunter in for the night. There's a parking spot across the street, so that should be good. Let's go search. All right, we're off to go check out this weird part of Oaxaca. Well, hopefully just get a chain. That would be nice. Cheap one. You throw it on. I could order a sprocket from somewhere further away. All right, the first one was actually a chainsaw store. They had chains, but they didn't have what I wanted, so we'll try this one. That one was even funnier. It was an Italica Moto place. Anyway, the chains that they use are like, they're like the size of guitar strings. Anyway, yeah, going to another place. Hopefully that has them. We just have to, and they didn't have it. They didn't have chains. They were just strictly the full bike sales place. But there's one more place down the street. This place is gonna have it for sure. If any place that I've visited so far, this is the one. Gracias. Buenas noches. All right, we found it. So I found a chain, and that will help me along the way. But this has 120 links. I need 118, so I can remove 2. They don't have a chain tool, but I saw a bunch of shops in the area, so someone might have a chain tool and be able to remove a couple for me, and then we'll be good. So we're getting there. We're really getting there. It's morning. I have gone to drop off the chain earlier this morning, and am now going to collect it. Sans 2 links. Hopefully it's all ready to go for me. I was told half an hour, so we'll see if I understood Spanish. Gracias. So we are good. Sans 2 links, and very, very happy about that. Now let's go put this thing on, and we are given a stay of execution on the chain. Doing a chain is dirty business, but you know, most of motorcycle stuff is. What I have is a clip style chain. Now that is different than a rivet style. The clip style requires well, you can use basically just tools you already have plus one little I think it's called a link buddy or chain buddy. It's a Motion Pro thing. I'll show you that, but what we're gonna do is just get this chain off, and this is the link. Now that is a little thing that will just slip off. I'll show you, and then we can reset the wheel and get the new chain on, which will hopefully fit. So this is a close-up, very blurry one of the link clip master link. So this master link, basically you just push this clip off. It'll go one side. You'll see an open side and a closed side. So you just want to push everything through the open side, and it'll just pop off like that. And you take that off. You're gonna throw this one away because it's been on the bike for a while. You pull the plate off, and then you can push the link through the back where it's fixed on the other side. Then the chain's off. Now you can with the open chain, bring it all the way through, and that is your chain. You can throw that away now, and ta-da! Chain is gone. Now you got a new chain. New chain is going to be fed right through. You're going to have the bike in neutral so that you can just spin it around the front sprocket without having to take off the sprocket guard or engine guard, depending on what you're trying to protect. I prefer engine guard because I have broken a chain and it put a hole in the engine. Anyway, moving on, we feed that through. Now what we want to do is we want to put the chain up at the top like this, so we can swing the other side of the chain, or the other end of the chain, up, and then that's going to be the staging area for the master link. Move the axle forward to a acceptable area with lots of space. So here you go. You got your master link here. You've got your outside plate, the clip, the O-rings for it, and then this is grease right here, which comes in really handy. So what you want to do is you want to start with putting your O-rings on both sides. So this is the inside, and then you're going to put grease all over it and get that grease in like everywhere, because you know this is the really the only time it's going to get as deep as it's going to need to be. And then what you do is you put it through the back side, and you just get your long hair out of there. Takes a little while, yeah, it just wants to stay. And then you push that through, and you want to push it through as hard as possible and put the new O-rings on the other side. Get enough grease in there again, that's super important. And then what we're going to do is we're going to take our plate and put it over top. Now you don't have to push it all the way through, but you just want to get it on there so it's, you know, not going to fall off. Then you take your chain tool. This is a press, Motion Pro chain clip style press thingy. I got super cheap, I think it's $100, and it comes in really handy. So what you want to do is you're just going to evenly press that plate on, and once you press it on enough, you get to these little slits where the clip will slide into, like so. From there, you just clip it on in the reverse way with the old pliers. Then you tighten the chain up, tighten up the axle, and you're good to go. Hola, Guillermo. Guillermo was helping me. So that is how you put on a chain in the middle of an alley in Mexico. Now we either go to the church. Church will be arms, and market will be poles. All right, here we go. We are heading to Mercado, Benito, Juarez, and it is a really big market. So we'll see what's inside. Apparently it's been around forever, 100-something years, and it's got a lot of stuff. So I'm kind of excited for it. Walking up to the place, it looks pretty unassuming, and then as soon as you get in, you see the sheer volume of stuff. It's completely incredible, just everything. There's like leather shops, and then you got your party shops, and then you got shops for like candy and sugar, and then you got your bakery shops. The aisles are so packed. It's like the interior design borrows from a 6-year-old's living room pillow fort. Then you have all variety of food vendors for getting snacks when you're shopping. As well, you've got your food for later and all sorts of meats. And yes, chicken is yellow. Then you have animals that you don't eat. That market is just crazy. I love it. Anyway, so back at the hotel now, and got a new room. Anyway, it's a nice one. I've got this whole thing outside. Beauty. So, some bad news is that I am stuck here for a bit because there are no sprockets just at all in Mexico for my bike. So no matter what, it's gonna get shipped. So I think I'm gonna take it into my own hands and get one shipped from the United States. So there's a few different options there, and really the number one thing is just shipping. So DHL and FedEx are the ones that really come through. So I'm gonna use one of those, and we'll see how quick that can get here, hopefully, or at all. So yeah, this has been a little bit of a weird episode, trying to figure things out, but we did get to see that cool, whatever you call it, and that did that thing with the thing, so those are both great. Anyway, yeah, if you like this episode, give me a little mini thumbs up or a big thumbs up or a high five. It's all the same button. Or if you want to check out what's next in the next episode, which hopefully I'll be on the road. We'll see that. Then, yeah, press the subscribe button and will enjoy me for the rest of the trip. That'll be fun. So, yeah, go out there, find someone, and make them laugh. Coffee's tough around here. It really is. It has been for most of Mexico, but this town in Mexico is fantastic for little bars.